Welcome to Starfield. Doing side questing. We've done 3 of the factions. We've got 1 to go, which is, I think, Crimson Fleet. And then I'm done. As in, done. Unless I do some major changes, or patches, or whatever. Just finished the UC Vanguard last time. It was quite fun. I think it was quite a good quest chain. The only downside with these quest chains are all isolated. It's a good thing, but it's a bad thing. There's no crossover at all between the factions. I'm normally used to like Fallouts where you have to have a crossover situation. You can't do them all. So if they made these, you couldn't do them in one playthrough. You had to go to the other galaxies. That would have made more sense. Like, say you can't do a certain one in a certain galaxy, it's just not available. Then you have to go to the next galaxy to do it. Hey Vadek, Dobrano, how's the office furniture today? I'm reminding you once more about your office furniture. Home office furniture.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your
Class 1 citizen. Oh, that's right. What are these big ships doing here? UCC Vigilance. Level 100, what the fuck? Okay. That's different. What's my mission? It says report to UC Vigilance. Okay. Yes. Rent. I started a new investment fund this week for it. I want to make some money again. It's time. We used to get monthly payment together with our salary. Oh yeah. $10 a month. It's not much. Interesting. He's a chatter.
Hello.
Where's this dude?
Conde's on level 2. Try not to touch anything until he actually clears you.
Hey, I saw one of the ensigns get an Alpha Centauri from an explosion the other day. The man takes his job very seriously.
Yeah, our company did that for like 3 months during COVID, and then they stopped doing it.
Go on. I wouldn't. You can always come back and chat later. Nobody here's going to.
Considering I saved like $2,000 extra for not going to the office. Because the old office had to commute for like an hour a day. So. But now we're going back to the office, so the savings are disappearing. And the office has moved to town. Then some idiots had to start regulating it. Government and Parliament made a law about Home Office. Huh. So what do they do with the regulation? It looks like prison cells up here. Oh, I'm on the wrong mission. Yeah, it's better. So I just signed an agreement with employer. Just some additional bureaucracy. Oh, this guy.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? I'm not authorized to divulge information about this vessel. Suffice to say, it's one of the toughest ships in the UC's arsenal. Of course, if you'd follow me, please. So, you're the Vanguard.
Can we change the way they pay it out?
Funtown City.
No, the money is virtual credit to some website. What?
Everyone upstairs
Oh,
is
okay.
talking about it. Damn, that must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard, take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be.
There's like a
waiting for
government's
you.
way of trying
Good
to
luck.
make people not work from home. Is that what I'm hearing? Government hates people working from home.
Yes?
I think a lot of people in society like controlling people, and if people are not working in the office, they aren't controlled
Can we try
so
and
visibly,
focus on the matter at
and it really
hand,
pisses
please?
people off.
Ah, there you are.
It's a decentralized
Commander
model of
Kibwe and UCC
hierarchy that most
Glad to have
current
you.
rulers don't like.
I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer.
I think it's more like anarchy, but yeah, decentralized anarchy is actually quite coordinated.
UC SysDev is a division of the UC Navy. While they handle big picture stuff, we deal specifically with pirates. Since you're already involved with the Vanguard, I don't have to underline how important your contribution will be to the security
Just
of
buy
our
medicine with
space
it in winter, Veldex. Save all your credits up, then just load up on some pills in winter. Yeah, government's just trying to force people to spend money through their own portal, right? Like, the government's desperate to get people to go to cities because cities they're going bankrupt. They're all broke. All the councils around the world are broke. I've been looking into the annual reports of them, and
Appears
it's
he certainly
that's
picked
stuff
the right
day.
person for the job. So, now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home. This is the operations center of
All the
UC
debt, you know?
Vigilance.
All the
SysDev's nerve center,
unfunded
dedicated to
promises.
destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
Consultancy business, eh? It's no sweet.
That's strange. According to your file, you've encountered them before. On Vectera specifically. They were the pirates that attacked your mining outpost. I'm surprised you don't remember. Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking. We need eyes and ears.
Yeah, everyone always
inside the
creates
Crimson Fleet.
alternate barter
Someone who can feed
systems
us
when it's
information, evidence,
yeah,
and
you're
expose
forced
their
to use
weaknesses.
mandated
Catch is that you can't
systems.
just
Like,
knock on their front door and
it's
ask
like if
for
government creates like
information.
a second tier
One
currency,
side is going to take
everyone who
some
gets it will
risks.
trade it for the first tier currency, but with a a haircut. You won't get 100%. You'll get like say 75% or 50% even. So you don't even get 100% of what it is, but at least you get something out of it.
Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts.
Yeah,
She
it's all
works for the
barter,
Trade
man. That's how it
Authority in
goes.
Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Let's just say my superiors need proof that engaging the Crimson Fleet is a larger priority than their will. If we shove enough concrete evidence under their noses, they'll have no choice but at the same time,
No choice.
we can use the evidence to arrest members of the Crimson Fleet. Eager to get going? Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to
Ethics.
stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
I doubt it, buddy.
To put it simply,
Yeah,
you
what are
can't
the
go into every
ethics? What's the
situation with
ethics?
guns
Tell me.
blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the
Okay,
day,
so
your primary
mind
goal
control.
is taking down the Crimson Fleet.
Primary
That's the
goal is mind
greater
control.
good.
Okay, I got it.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to... Now, get up. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll
No
be monitoring
contact.
your activities when you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your... Beyond that, you're complete. While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some
Morally grey.
decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there in the first place. That's why I expect you to constantly seek alternative means to overcome your obstacles, rather than blowing holes in them. Look, I can see that you're struggling. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your
Okay,
instincts.
okay. Okay, let's go,
As you
buddy.
will.
Do some missions for the pirates. Lieutenant Toft, eh? Who's this guy? Ah, it's just there.
All right.
Oh, it's Jillian.
We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up.
Hey,
While
Joe,
you're
what's
working
up?
undercover, it's imperative that you gather
What's
as
the
much
goss?
evidence as possible.
Do I get a
If you find
drink
any
after?
records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Rationalize it however you like, but that evidence is critical to the success of Commander Akande's operation. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
Okay, okay, calm down.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera
I'm somewhat of an
is
expert
nothing
of
compared to the
smuggling
death and destruction
goods.
those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've
Getting
seen,
data
you can
slates.
understand why I'm pushing you so hard. That's all we're asking.
Yep.
Oh,
Let's go.
before you go, there's one more thing.
We're done.
Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return.
Oh, wow.
as
I get
compensation
money?
for your efforts. It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea.
I'm really
Alright.
rich.
We've loaded a container of Aurora
I've got
into your ship's cargo
I've got a whole planet to
We're
myself.
also providing you with a
I've got a
sample you
penthouse
can
in
use
the
to
in the
taste
capital
goods.
city.
We've
I'm a
cleared
tier
your
1
ship for lunch.
citizen.
Proceed to Sidonia.
I'm like
Make contact
I'm an
with Seer
authorized
Shep
spy
Odin,
for
and with any
Neon.
luck, she'll point you to the Crimson
I'm a
Fleet.
ranger for
That should
the
do it. You're
for
dismissed.
the sector, and I'm a Vanguard boss. Yeah. What are you guys gonna give me?
Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job. Yeah. Maybe. No, it's not really an appropriate time to be going over my private life. There are much more
Oh, come
important things
on.
to be done.
Tell me a
Let's
little
just stick
story.
to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission.
Our version of
But,
MAGA Republicans are
Maybe we can
organizing a
talk about it some
seminar.
other time. Okay?
Oh no.
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security, so you shouldn't have any trouble. Even if you're scanned. Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone outside the boundaries of this particular operation, well, I don't think I need to tell you the consequences of making that mistake. We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you. Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay, lady, let's go be a spy.
Can never quite place the smell of Sidonia.
Vaccines, man.
And something
Controversy.
old and ill.
Remember like 3 years ago they're going on about how vaccines were better than like natural immunity, and I was like, I was just rolling my eyes. Oh man. Yeah.
Do your part to keep Sidonia.
And they've been told that viruses get more deadly over time. Like, no, that's not how viruses work.
Welcome to the Sidonia trade-off.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
Are you're the contact. Ah.
And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me?
The trade authority, eh?
Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
If the trade authority is not interested, that says a great deal.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak a kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You got a point there, love. All right, I'll take a chance.
Just demand the extra credits up front next time. These games are juvenile and tiresome.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the
Games.
Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
I'm here for you, should you need me.
Don't want to catch yourself with a loose grip on your equipment.
Oh, hi, Edla. You look
Unless
dangerous.
you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay.
Calm down, buddy.
Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Oh, yeah.
You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy. Yeah, sure. If the trade authority won't even deal with the shipment of that crap, where else you gonna go? Just cool your thrusters for a minute before you wreck this deal for the both of us.
I see no good reason why we should have any extra dealings with the likes of you.
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself.
This guy's a
I
bully.
need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. Probably
Everyone's
spent
got
it all
debt,
on
man.
booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
I want the money back.
Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss it. Just look for the most miserable looking guy in the entire place.
Alright. Let's do some missions. I mean, I quite like these missions. They're quite good. I do like the atmosphere of these locations too. It's nice, subtle things. It's quite like NPC, which is nice. This guy does look a bit miserable, doesn't he?
Something I can help you with? Adler Camp. Who the heck is that? Of course I owe money. Unless you're independently wealthy. Everyone's in debt nowadays. I owe Deimos. I owe my landlord. I owe Galbank. Heck, I have a tab at Parsec Deep at Cespear. It's an endless list. So why don't you just leave me here? Let me get drunk and find someone else to bother. Okay? Adler, you said? Nope. I think you have me mixed up with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go... hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm?
Yeah,
Oh,
Adler.
Wait, you mean that
Yeah,
Adler?
that Adler,
Sorry.
yeah.
I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Hmm? Sound good? Yeah?
No, no good next week, buddy.
Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Clearly this man has never seen how hard I can squeeze.
Yeah, that's why Androja's on my side.
I'm a miner for Deimos. It's not what I was hoping for out of life. But here I am. Yeah, it's a lousy company. It pays me a salary. But I did... Hey, now wait a second. Just because things are tough, and I might be spending my afternoons at the spear, it doesn't mean I don't care about my family. Adler doesn't get to judge me. No.
I
He's just
judge
a
you.
low-life pirate who thinks he can push everyone around.
You can't hack it, buddy.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money.
I know you do, buddy. We can just push this button here and you'll straight away give it to me.
Sure. I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. Well, no. I guess not. But maybe I was hoping he'd show a little mercy. Hmm?
Oh, new island for Japan. Cool.
Please. Tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
A face I never mind seeing. What can I do for you?
Yeah, baby. Got the goods.
Learning to accept the
Dong ding ding dong. Ding ding dong ding. Dong 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 ding. Do do dee da. Hey Veldak, I was pondering some I've been watching Quinn. I'm not sure if you've seen Quinn, he's a New Zealand streamer. Pretty much the biggest New Zealand streamer. He's very, very good at it.
Mars is wrapped with resources.
And he's got some cool mods and add-ons and stuff. I was thinking of recreating one of them, but I don't know how. But it look quite interesting, some of the mods he's got going.
There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice, nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? If you haven't figured that out by now, then maybe you aren't cut out for our line of work. I'm interested. Come on. You're not shopping for real estate here. I'm offering you a crack at some real money.
Real money?
Can you handle it or what?
Will it be $1 million? That's
what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to
Ay.
Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
How'd you get it off my ship? It's only 13k. It seems a bit cheap. I guess this guy here might have some items to steal.
Yeah? What you want now?
Neva, sit down, have a drink. So, smooth jump into the soul system. Using security hassle you?
Cut the crap, Adlin. Let's make this quick. There's only so long I can stand a sink of minor sweat and stale beer.
Okay. Take it easy.
If you're looking for a drinking buddy,
just like I
look
promised.
somewhere else.
What is this bullshit? This is half. Half of what you promised.
No reason to get upset, sweetie. Security around Sidonia's been cracking down, and it's tough to get the Deimos marks to play ball. That means I'm spending big on bribes, covering lost shipments. This isn't exactly like running a pharmacy out here, you know.
I thought you are a pharmacy.
Any adventure you can fly away.
So,
big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew.
Yeah, buddy.
You're funny. I hate funny. Remember that. So, before I put you to
Hate
work,
funny. No one hates funny.
everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a
Tasky
medical
boys.
supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Oh no.
This job isn't about the loot, but I suppose every dog needs its scraps. Keep
Yeah, I'm a
whatever
dog.
worthless junk is on that ship. Just remember, the only thing that matters is that Rake dies.
Oh.
Kill Rake? That's your only option? If you want my advice, there's only one way to guarantee he dies. Turn the Ragana into space junk. Only way to be sure.
I have to board it.
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back back here when
Yeah.
you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
This Neva Mora, her words are measured and carry weight. She is not to be trifled with.
Dang, the angry driver, eh? Had a hard day.
I've been tracking Rick for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just to keep tabs. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado, and I'm gonna have his head on a pike. Rick used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a
Makes you
different
look
name
bad.
and a different identity. He was a damn good earner, too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, I mean, nobody, runs away from the fleet.
How'd my guy run away? My pals ran away from them.
This is Dmitry Moldavsky, pilot of the... All right. And what are your intentions with this crewman? Damn it. I do not have choice, do I? Okay. Docking bay is open. Let's talk.
Thanks, buddy. How do I keep this guy alive? How do I do it, Valdak? I know you don't really care, and I don't really care either, but I'm kind of interested.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
Yeah, buddy.
That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? I will not murder a man in cold blood. You will have to kill us all first. You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you?
No.
You do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board.
No.
Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port.
I think when I leave this galaxy, Valdak, I become class 0. But then I lose my class 1. They won't even know there was a class 1 before. Though maybe my keycard works in the second dimension. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works yet. Funny if I actually had access to things in the next dimension.
That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do.
Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
This
Poor little
unpleasantness
settlers, eh?
aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
Oh, but what about... I want to steal their stuff.
Be careful around
Says
the
not-
fleet. They talk
says
about family,
inaccessible.
but it's just a bunch of crap.
Sad. I was going to rob them as well. I was going to be a good guy and a bad guy. Turns out I can't. Maybe, but I can help you be a class zero citizen.
Of this ship comforting.
One day. Yeah, I saw Amigo disappeared. That wasn't funny. It was a dice roll problem. It's like a probability machine. You're eventually going to come across a bad combination that goes to court.
Some religions say...
Damn Mercs just don't know how to take a hint. Hey, wanna help me with some target practice?
We're just as close as we are.
No wet messes with the Crimson Fleet.
Easy. Good on the space flying down this game. It's quite fun.
Has anyone ever told you you're the greatest explorer in the settled system?
Thanks for the help with the clip.
Well,
I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
Oh, look at that. Sif has been my only fan.
No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in.
Wow, that was easy.
It's that simple. Hope this business with Rake's taught you something. Because I'm about
Oh,
to
maybe
stick my
good.
neck out and vouch for you.
I heard Siva's gonna do Death World next. Siva loves spiders.
We clear? You better stow that crap before you make me change my mind. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for.
It's an option.
I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Okay.
The fleet is hardly a cause for celebration. But you have your reasons. So for now, I will allow it.
Oh, okay, okay, snake wife. Jeez. My snake wife is, she doesn't like me, like, being a baddie. But she's a baddie. She's really judgy for a baddie. Ah. Hard life, man. All these ethical decisions to make. I'm not sure what to do. I try my best. Some days I just don't know how to wake up and get out of bed. F cubed. Cube root. Are we getting the cube root one day? You can start your own own commentary. Call it F cube root. Cube root. I can't even say it. Oh my god. Cubed F. Well, I didn't mean to kill my wife though, Veldak. That was an accident. Her pixels just didn't assemble correctly.
I cannot wait to see
when I was doing the ritual. I put one too few eggs in the ritual. I mean, we don't know if she's gonna survive. Maybe either we did it right, maybe she dies. This is one of those things, she just always dies. She died during childbirth, so I hear childbirth is painful and happiness. So she died happy and in pain. So I don't know, there's sadness in there.
Wherever the Crimson Fleet go, we'll fall.
Nice work, Annie.
You have permission to speak freely. We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. That's something we're looking into, but it doesn't seem like he knows much. He might be better served as bait. For now, we'll keep him in the brig.
I can't do bait, because that'll ruin my cover.
Sometime. I'm sure he'd be pleased to see you. I do. I know it's a delicate tightrope, and it doesn't go unnoticed that you're risky.
Huh. We will see how much good your notice does in the end.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem.
Oh yeah.
They are mercenaries for hire. If they are paid enough money, Ecliptic would attack the Vigilance. It wasn't terribly difficult to convince them to attack an isolated Crimson Fleet ship. Just expensive.
Where's the money, buddy?
Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet? It's a dangerous plan, and you came awfully close to killing an innocent crew. Luckily, you have a good head on your shoulders.
I didn't come close to killing anyone.
Now it's time for the next
I
phase.
brainwashed them with my magic voodoo
Our intel on
powers.
Searshow was correct. After
It
we
was
received reports
genius.
on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
These idiots don't suspect a thing. Oh my god.
The woman has a record that could stretch across Sol and back. She started young as one of Neon's street rats, and worked her way up to second in command. She's a force to be reckoned with. Yes, you passed your first test, but before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning.
Cunning, eh?
So what's next for you on Neva? The Vigilance is equipped with one of the most advanced intelligence suites in the UC fleet. Nothing slips through. You can rest assured, if the Crimson Fleet had any access to our whereabouts or had infiltrated our security, we'd know. As long as you're here, your identity is safe.
Oh, whatever, mate. You've already been infiltrated. I feel like lying to him. I lie to him.
Strange. She must want to vet you some more. Still, it should only be a matter of time before they invite you to the key. That's likely where you'll meet Delgado.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
What is there to know? He is pirate scum, like all of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Crimson Fleet is not a monolith.
Scum.
Any information
Evil
you have on its
scum.
members can only help.
Scum of the
In any
universe.
case, now that you're with the fleet,
I
you'll
should
be
hire them.
operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, buddy. I mean, I'll try to not lie to you every day. Did I give them the... return evidence. Yeah, buddy. Here's some proof.
Things are progressing rather quickly.
Let you in or leave you for dead.
Good. The more you find, the...
Unless you're a zombie.
Interesting. Looks like he's been meeting up regularly with Neva Mora to which means the Crimson Fleet's just lost one of their drop points. That should set them back a bit. Have any more?
Hey, it's... Aw.
All right. Good luck on the key.
Fine. Maybe I shouldn't have handed it in. I felt being a true pirate. And I'm not being a baddie. Like a half
Back in our
baddie.
own ship.
Baddie with half blood. Half vampire. Yes. Oh, they got a big system.
What are you hailing for? Land in the key or don't.
Need more work meetings? I think we're about to have a pirate meeting. I do like talking to pirates. I think pirates and sailboats are quite fun. We're gonna do some bit of a hooey, bit of a chinwag. Hey, you guys come and like keep the spray paint off your walls. Come on, man.
Versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Hey, calm down.
You kidding me? Way to make a
I'll
mess
take his
in front of
bullets
my new
then.
rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
I think we need a third
Sounds like
remake
you did the
of
fleet
Sid
a
Meier's
favor.
Pirates.
Now
Oh
toss
yeah.
this body out of an
I
airlock
thought
before it
Assassin's
turns
Creed
into
3
a
was
damn
like
air freshener.
Sid Meier's Pirates, but
The hell
like
took
only
you so
part of
long?
it.
Forget how to
The
grab
ship
jump or
part,
something?
not the conquer the land part and kit trade routes and all the rest of it.
Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin rake getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price.
Yeah,
Not in
I mean
praise,
Assassin's Creed, you
but
kind of
in
do
blood.
sword fighting and you boat sailing. And you go to islands. Then you do the islands are more Assassin's Creed stuff though. You're not getting your own little plantation, your own treasure. They do go find treasures, and there are some unique ships to sink. That was fun. That's like 10 years ago now I played that.
Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to respect you. And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This
Sure, buddy.
floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station.
It must be very embarrassing for the UC to be in this situation.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key. But it's better if I show
Ignoring my snake
Follow
lady.
me.
She's a bit too friendly, I think.
All right.
Maybe she wants to retire.
So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Huh, cute, huh?
Guess I better follow my lady. I got two ladies now. One wasn't enough. Reckoner's cool. That's pretty cool.
Now,
Then
we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you got
an apartment.
Remember,
I need an apartment. I need another apartment then.
Credits are king. What the hell
Maybe
is
these guys
this?
give me one.
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie.
Yeah.
I'm trying
See,
to
my
get a
lady's
tour.
like way back here,
So you
and
wanna
then this
tell
is
me
my
why
new
those
lady.
damn
doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot.
Pirates are very
next.
friendly,
These
besides
doors have
the
given
guy
out.
shooting each other in the head.
So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa.
Alright.
It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After
Yeah.
the liberated
Yeah,
prisoners
Neva.
grabbed the key, they established it as
My
a
name,
base
maybe
of
your name's
operations
Naive.
and began pirating the
Naive
space
Mora.
ways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way. Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
My prices
On the right,
may be high,
you've got
but
Bradley
these
from the Trade
goods
Authority.
ain't exactly easy to
I'm
find.
sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then
You
we
buy
got
me
our
a
med
wife?
band run
I'll
by
sell
the
this
one
wife,
only
and I'll
Sabina
buy you.
Lisbon.
How does it sound?
She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there,
I prefer Snake
you've got
Wife
the
though.
last Nova, where
Oh,
bugs,
she's holding
flies,
like a
watered
fake
down
gun.
drinks at ridiculously
She's got a pistol.
And right here
Invisible
is the
pistol.
most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's core.
Oh, we got stock market views.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't belive Delgado
There we
still
go.
lets you
These guys are
recruit given what
trading. These are
happened with the last
traders.
one.
You mean Austin Ray?
I shot
It's been taken care
Shinya
of,
Voss.
I
We're a
don't
stock
like
market
loose
dude.
ends, and this rook is the one who
We're
tied it
shorting
up.
ASTY.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit
Going
more
long on
discerning.
NSDF.
More choices. It's far more cost effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway,
Darling.
Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And
Okay.
Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the
Am I
official
stuck here?
reckoner for the
Can't
Crimson
move.
Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here.
Bomb in your chest,
Since
that's a bit
I
rough,
oversee
man.
the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information.
Oh, mind
Should
control you
our
then.
enemies capture me, or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. Whew, that's a relief. And here I was, worried that you've come here to eventually replace me. Get with it, Rook. The only sacrifice you're going to be making is a portion of your credits to the fleet. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Dujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
This guy's a Veldak. He's doing
You're
some shenanigans.
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work? The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. So you can run along
Yeah,
to
more
Delgado.
jobs.
Take the elevator.
This game is a job simulator.
You should be able to find your
Shady
way from
jobs.
there, I hope.
I think most games are actually just jobs, but they're dressed up not to be. They're more enjoyable.
You're welcome, Nev.
Alright, let's go check the mission board out. Alright. We were aware that UC transport carrying a load of synthetic vaccines we passed through Chan. Relieve it of its cargo. Oh, I don't even have cargo space though in my ship. That sucks. I'm gonna have to increase the cargo space by like 2,000. Though this one here I can rate clinic. I can rate clinic is pretty fine. I can do that one. Yeah, so these ones I can do. I can't. These piracy ones I can't because my cargo on my ship is filled up. Alright, let's carry on doing this chit chat. We're gonna be class 0 in no time, Valdak. It's the way of the future. Be a pirate, they said. Fly a ship, they said.
There's our other new recruit.
Took the baddies, they said.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You and everyone else on this station. Keep following orders, and you'll get paid. It's as simple as that. All right, let's get started here.
Gonna make a living. I got 10 kids, 3 wives, 1 divorce, 6 houses, 5 mortgages.
The only way out is death. You stay loyal, or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before...
Hey. Fleet before family, that's not cool. That's not very friendly.
Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh,
yeah.
God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
Oh, I'll find it.
Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Crix left the place behind. It has been frustrating being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds,
he's not dead then, is he?
Lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording.
Handful of words.
Not a lot of facts. Some of us
Facts.
believe in it more than others.
Leave.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef. Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay.
We'll be delusional. In delusions, we are united.
To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting. I could tell you stories that would last for hours. But now is not the... When you... Well, if you get back to the key, I am sure you can find some copies of the interview. I think those recordings might give you the history. And I suppose it can't possibly wait until we get down there? Fine. There is no deal. You and Mathis are two sides of the same coin. A couple of rooks fighting for a spot in the fleet. Only problem is that he is down a
only
ship
one of
and
us.
you are not, which puts you ahead. Just barely. Who knows? Maybe he'll get lucky and you won't make it off Suvorov in one piece. It's cold. Bitter cold. Just about the last place you would want to find yourself without heat. The few living things that can survive the extreme temperatures are constantly fighting to stay at the top of the food chain. The Crimson Fleet called Suvorov
food.
the White Hell.
We're cooking some chicken burgers, Veldak. Maybe
Someone up here pisses me off enough, I send them down to the surface
some
for
beef.
a little overnight visit.
Round up
Snaps
beef.
them right back into line. The UC built the Lock as a Supermax prison a little under... Well, it must have been at least 100 years ago. Before that, those
Space beef. Yeah, we got space cows.
the planet surface and left them to their own devices.
I reckon we can
So
grow
you
some
imagine,
space cows.
These turned into some kind of
Become a rancher.
ended survival of the fittest. Prisoners killing each other for a chance at the meager supplies. Luckily, some whistleblowers back in New Atlantis saw this as cruel and unusual punishment and pressured the UC into building the facility. 5 years after the prison was completed, Crix touched off the riots that overran the Lock and eventually the key. Nobody knows exactly what went down. I mean, there's all sorts of rumors.
This boss is a bit of a
Crix was in prison
chatterbox.
for almost 5 years.
I don't believe he's the boss
Judging
though.
from the look of the facility,
I reckon the money guy is the boss. He's pretending with the
I
fake
suppose he just got fed
bomb.
up and decided to take matters into his
But
own
I don't
hands.
know.
Got
That's
the
my
prisoners
guess.
behind them and kept pushing until he reached the key. The cojones on that guy. UC's toughest Supermax prison, and he just waltzed the hell out of there like it was nothing. I would love to have been a part of that. Fine, then get moving.
Yeah. I'm trying to find some contraband too, but I don't think I'll look for it now. We'll just I guess we fast travel down. Yay, we can do some combat now. I think it's survival to death.
With living
Only one of
things.
us lives, is my guess. But who knows?
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
What do you mean I fast traveled? I can't go any faster.
That is why we're here. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right.
You Mathis.
Listen up, because I am only going to
I think
go through
Mathis is
these
gonna
routes.
have an accident.
We are
He
here
might
to
turn
dig
into
up
space
any
beef.
info about Grix's legacy.
And then
We
Delgado's
are
gonna
not
eat him.
here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. Oh, I don't know. I was really hoping for a huge sign on the wall saying, Grix's legacy clues here. Do I have to spell everything out? Look for data slates, notes, terminal entries? If you wrote a poem on a piece of toilet paper, I want it. Before he touched off the riots, Creek spent time behind bars at the Lock. If he cooked up any sort of a plan about his legacy, the trail has to start here.
Okay.
It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, Just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
Mathis is wanting to die, I think.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside.
Fine. Go on. Leave me. Just be sure and thaw me out when you return.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock.
Yeah, I'm actually leaving inside the ship. She served my gun. Oh, they swapped your gun. It's changed. I've got this bloody monster gun now. Oh, Jesus. And we've got this.
We are triumphant. You got a switch?
Say your prayers!
Guys, I think my... Oh, that thing hurts them as well, which is kind of funny. I'll use this gun instead then. Where we go anyway?
Wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue.
Where are they? Oh, there's quite a few of them, aren't there? Retreat. Unlocked elsewhere. That's quite cool, the shadows fighting there. I'm throwing grenades for. Where'd he go? I'm just gonna kill those guys because they're distracting everyone. Nice grenade, buddy. Hey, what are you guys doing up here? Guess I'll steal it. Pickety boo. Pickety boo. Oh, which way? That way. Coolant. I don't really care about coolant. The walls are quite annoying. One over there, but I can't see it.
This better be important. We still have to... Right now.
Let's go inside, buddy. We go inside?
Here we are. The
Oh,
place
now we can.
where Jasper Creeks laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The Lock.
The lock, you reckon?
Yeah? Oh, good. I don't want the place collapsing on us.
I've been down here several times in the last few years. As long as we keep the damage to a minimum, we shouldn't have any problems. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good.
Open the door, buddy.
This
Open
idea
sesame.
cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go.
Wouldn't mind if I can upgrade the current gun I got. That one's was good, but I've moved on.
First time I have been inside this part of the lock.
I guess I break into things. Maybe like some secret sauce, grandma's recipe or something. What is grandma's recipe? It's credits. Oh, that sucks. Perhaps you have on Monday night. What's that? Prison scraps. Well, that's a mass set. It's very good quality. Pick it up. It's very heavy. Can gravitational waves exhibit particle-like properties? That's a great question about that. You better consult Einstein's theories on that, right? Or some more modern theories. TLDR. Got a lot of them in there.
Actually put up a decent fight.
Looks safe to me. Interesting. Why is it different? More cards. Please use this match as an addendum to the lock handbook. Confirm prison identity, secure type V6 flag, remove transfer, entry position, performance examination, entry position, embeds subdermal, raise prisoner attained. Yeah. Prisoner slang, okay. Oh, a few confiscated goods. Might do a BRB. Alrighty. A little longer than I thought. Up on it. Gravity is not quantum. Ah. Interesting. We can't test it. Gotta learn more about gravity, eh? Okay. Right, let's carry this quest. It's a dude.
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about 1 kilometer away. Hallelujah. If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Enough already. I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Alright. Doors, you reckon? What's dude doing? Big rock.
Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now?
Be buddies.
The plan? Who gives a shit about the plan? Let's face it, we're on our own now. Why? Because that's what his loyal little soldiers are supposed to do? The hell with that. I have a better plan. We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves. I had a feeling you'd be on board. Okay, here's my plan. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits. Hell no. Come on, we both know anything we find here about the legacy is going to be a dead end. If Neva wants to spend the rest of her life chasing ghosts, let her. We got more important things to do, like spending all of our money. No way. Listen to me. We're going to be handing Neva leadership of the Crimson Fleet on a platter. She'll be thanking us for getting rid of Delgado. I mean, come on. I'll bet you a month's share that he's never been this vulnerable. It's perfect. Are you crazy? I'm no rat for Delgado. I'm busting the ass to become one of the Crimson Fleet captains, just like you. And in case you missed it, that icefall trapped both of us in here. Unless we find a way out, no one's reporting anything to anyone. Ever again. Playing it safe, huh? I can respect that. But you better have me back when I make me move. Now, let's find a way out of here.
What items you got? No items. Less robots. Interesting.
And here I thought we were going to be doing something fun, like rob a bank or something.
Is anyone there? Can either of you hear me? Crap! Is this thing even on? Quit screwing around and pick up! Hello? Hello? Waiting to hear back. Answer if you can.
UC must have burned some serious cash.
Is anyone up there? Come on, we need these doors open. Anyone still alive up there? Use the intercom up there if you can.
I'm gonna ignore that guy. We're class 5, extremely dangerous prisoner. Jasper Cripps. We arrive on shuttle 5 with full escort. Who's in D block then?
Is anyone there? Come on, so the two of you made it, huh? You kidding? After what just happened? After that ice fall? I didn't know what to think. I figured the two of you were crushed to death. Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Cricks. You both got that? I'll make it easy for you. If you find anything that says, this really isn't that different. Yeah? And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
Why did it work though?
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Look at this dump. I can't imagine being stuffed down here a lot.
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting. The shuttle bay techs were complaining about hearing some type of banging or scraping on the access doors, so we were sent to investigate. We headed to the surface and immediately engaged some indigenous creatures that had been burrowing through the ice. We managed to drive them off, but I'm certain they'll be back. Fortunately, our squad only suffered minor injuries. First we deal with all the maintenance issues at the lock, and now this. If this keeps up, I'm gonna request a transfer.
Improvise weapons by cutting chunks of permafrost from cell block walls.
This place is starting to get... What's that over there?
Neat.
Looks like there's a guard tower.
That gun's no good. I guess I'll pick it. No. Waste time. It was Sochi then, this guy's clever. Baddies. Sad guns, man. Oh, Velvet countdown, eh?
Hey, we should talk. So, have you thought about what I've said? Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right? You've got a point. All right, I'll follow your lead for now. So now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius? Been in a few slams yourself, I see. Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Yeah, thievery.
How can these things live in this kind of cold? That's bullshit.
It is bullshit. Oh, it's a masterwork. Could have been better. Gerald, Richard, Emilio, Idris, Patrick, Raymond, Luca, Craig, Sinead, Xander, Timon, Leonidas, Joshua, Brandon, Dovan. What's the name of the guy? Isn't it none of those names? Chris. It's Crix, whatever. Corrupted. Might be there then. Oh no, we found Jesse Crix. He is in D3118. I reckon not that guy in there. Look at location D02. Oh. You might as well open them all. Oh. No, open all three. There is not to. Down we go. Which one's that one? And which one's that one? Oh, enjoy your meeting, Bodak. Oh, what the hell? Holy moly. Oh, so it's the floor below me.
Those things are crawling right behind.
What? Where's your computer? I thought I opened it with the computer. That's rude. What? That's dumb. There's like a secret way in between cells. I doubt it, but you never know. No, no secret way through, just a bunch of sealant. These prisons are quite rich.
Can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history, man. It blows me mind.
You like history? I'm somewhat of a history expert myself. One story too high again. The prisoners get around without jetpacks, Jesus. They're quite tricky. Basically, oh yeah.
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a goblin transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I've been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll help the mining details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. They should be out of this dump. Count it.
What are these things doing here? I'm stuck. Oh, don't sit down. Dude, what are you doing? Just trying to loot the table. This is the blank expression. Is that a door, buddy?
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 4861171. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay.
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted?
If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what will happen.
The guard is quite rich. Who's that guy? He's like access the escape tunnel. Is it through? Yeah. He's very close to the spot, but I don't see it. I want to get access to the other thing anyway. I want to actually get that loot. I'll figure it out. It opens by a computer, but I haven't seen a terminal for it. I think it's a cell 2.
It's amazing this entire place has collapsed by now.
It's down below. Maybe. Let's see, I look for like a wall computer. Which is hard to find. Well, these chests aren't really worth it, but it is what it is. Yeah, comm relay, like, come on. That's what loot's that. Let's release the sections 3. I need section 2. I don't know how to access it. I was hopeful. I mean, it could be in the wall around here, I wouldn't know. That was sub-block 1. We need sub-block 2.
I bet those things are crawling right behind the walls.
I'm gonna find my way out afterwards. Which should be kind of easy. Struggling to figure out this access. Ah, contusion. Why does that open all the cells? Oh, I must have all of them. Oh no, it doesn't. Man, still need some computer. Frustrating. The sub-block 2's got a... I don't know where the power conduit is for it, but... bit of a puzzle. These wires lead to it. Dead end.
There's got to be a way out of this goddamn place.
Well, it's not in the kitchen. Let's turn the other way. No, it's just lighting. That sucks. Oh, what's this? That's the way out.
We're gonna be doing something fun, like rob a bank or something.
That's it. The way out is actually the way in. Cute. Oh, that's not it. What's this end? Jetpack's good though. Is that just a gun? Is that all I got? I thought it was going to be some special loot. Oh, there's a cutter underneath. 2 cutters, but that's not really interesting. Really? That was all it was? Fire out, that sucks. Disappoint. Disappoint. Alright, I might as well get my out for loots.
100 years ago. It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now.
Why is there power on these things still? It's a bit daft. Cute.
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy.
What'd you loot?
All right, let's keep moving.
Holding out of me. Betraying me. Being rude. Not these armories though. Makes you thinking of a boss fight, you know?
How can these things live in this kind of cold? That's bullshit.
Yep, that's good. Let's go.
You hear that? Ah, never mind. This place is not...
Lung damage. Of course. Always want lung damage. Why play games? Lung damage. Beautiful. Beautiful lung damage. Grey liver suit? Really?
Nothing to worry about.
Danger, danger. What was that? I don't know if it was a baddie or not. Sort of like, you know, whatever. I mean, I think some graphical glitches. I don't know what's causing it, but it is weird. Oh shit, press proceed to Shadow Bay.
They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap.
Look at this tracker's thing, it's the same. What's my weight at? Oh, we can pick it up. Alright. I think we've passed the test, just gotta get out of here.
Look at this dump. I can't imagine being stuffed down here to rot. Poor bastards.
It's been a couple months since my arrival at the lock, and the place is continuing to go downhill. We We've been dealing with TV malfunctions, communications issues with the key, faulty electronics, and unpredictable surface conditions. How this place manages to function at all is anyone's guess. No one's bearing the brunt of this more than the inmates. Normally, I wouldn't give a damn about them, but this is downright inhumane. I'm starting to get nervous that we're going to have a riot on our hands if conditions don't improve.
If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for hanging us out to dry.
If they're gonna kill him, change your mind. You gonna fix my lung rot too, buddy? I mean, my lungs are pretty bad.
What I wouldn't give for a space heater and a hot cup of bogs right now.
Your meal kit. Come on, guys.
Eyes up!
This gun's pretty OP. I mean, I'd like to loot these guys, but I don't need to.
I'm on my second day at the lock, and I've already had a close call. Big fight broke out at C-Block. I Gillespie sent us in to break it up. Might have been half a dozen inmates. It was hard to tell. We almost had it under control when one of them stuck a shiv into my leg. Luckily, the other guards dragged me out of there before he finished the job.
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the
So now
guards.
I'm cold, I'm tired, and my leg hurts like hell. Great way to start my first tour at this dump.
I think you made it out, buddy.
While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
You want good stuff. I can hear, you reckon? Some good stuff? Good things? It's in here anyway. Shotgun.
UC must have burned some serious cash when they lost this place.
Really? That was it? Just a shotgun. Guess so. I mean, I've been pretty thorough. I'm trying to find any data cards.
Can't believe this is where the thing started. It's history now.
Dude's got too few senses. And he keeps repeating himself. I think most people must run out here quite quickly, so he doesn't actually do his chi chats. A little bit more methodical. Decent regulator. This way out. And what's this way then? Nothing. Okay.
They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrappy.
Is that it? We out?
Looks like this was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay.
Well, I have been stuck in here. I won't pick that up.
Pick up on the intercom. Took long enough. Use the warden's intercom near the window.
Oh, a master lock. Interesting. Let's have something there. Well, I think this thing had nothing in the whole room. It makes no sense. There's a notepad, but there's nothing. There's no card. I didn't get it. Must be something anyway. There's a masterwork to get in here, so. It's strange. A lot of effort for nothing. I think that's a. I guess we chat to him.
Use the warden's intercom near the window.
I still don't understand how you expect me to run this prison without proper equipment. The heating system is inadequate. The water filtration units are constantly malfunctioning. We have insufficient automated security. An adventure camp. Bits of bone have been discovered in the facility's incineration unit. Interesting.
Where have you been? I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I don't know. Looks like some kind of a security office or something. It doesn't matter. I'm the only one left. Damn creatures finished off the rest of my people. But finding the legacy, that is going to make their sacrifice worthwhile. I knew it! Everyone said I was out of my mind! But something told me we'd find the answers down here. Looks like I picked the right people for the job.
Yup, that's right. It was a team effort all the way. We had each other's backs the whole time, Del.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up so I can think.
Yeah, sorry, Del. You go right ahead.
Yeah, Mathis.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. According to the schematics, there is an emergency evacuation exit I can use to return to the surface. Then it's just a quick run across the ice to my ship, and I'll probably still beat you to the key. Don't worry about your ship. I will send some people down to get it. You just get your ass up. I don't care if you are finished or not. I want that information about Grixis' legacy in my hands. After that, you can come back down to Suvorov and dig through the snow. Okay, let me see.
Shuttle bay activated.
Yup, it's got it. Might take a while though. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back.
Alright. Open this door. I guess I don't.
Hey, look, well, I wanted to thank you for not being a jerk and hounding all the glory on this run. That's true. Well, thanks all the same. Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened. Yeah, of course, don't worry, I'm good for it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
Yeah, Mathis. How do we get out of here? Oh, the door's magically opens. I see. That's how it is. Magic pants. There is some baddie to kill, but that's fine. I got a big gun. That guy's big. Where'd he go? There he is. Level 94. Holy fuck. Good boy. Got him. Ugly thing. Now I'm encumbered. This thing collapsing now, so. Oh, what's up there? Oh, that's it. Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna miss something, but... Let's take the ship out of here. Prison shuttle. That's quite a cool little chain. The other prison. Oh, it's 9:30. I thought it was 8:30.
History of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name.
We have a chat to this guy. Good job, Mathis.
I always thought heat leeches were just pests. Never considered trying to raise one.
Interesting, they will know about the Terramorphs now.
I have
That's
had
cool.
enough dealings with the Crimson Fleet to know that we should both be very, very aware of our surroundings right now.
Let's say 7:30? Well, it's 9:30 here.
You put the fleet first?
There you go, Mojo. How's the train hijacks last night?
I've got bounties in every system. Idiots will never catch me.
Too many missions, not enough time.
Where's the way up? I must be through here.
It would seem that none of the wealth stolen over the... I hope you do not have any loose cred sticks. I fully expect you would find them missing when you leave.
Might sell some of my stuff I got. Oh no, that's not weapons. Oh. Whoops.
We can talk about whatever.
It's the space station stuff I want to sell. Oh, I shouldn't have anything spare. Oh, okay. Must have been weapons then. Not worth much. Jeez. Guys pay nothing. Got a few hijacks done. My plan failed though, as it turns out the last train I grabbed triggered a script. Ah. Scripty scripts though. How's that equipped? It's so dog shit. Guess that'll do. Look anyway. What? 17 damage? That's so bad.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, it's funny when you play a campaign with scripts, you know the scripts, so you definitely play different because you know the scripts rather than, you know, open world where we just go for the goal of, you know, more science or something else. Just kind of just keep going. Oh, I don't want to trigger the script. I'm not ready. I'll do as much as I can before I trigger it.
You can get work from the boards near the Reckoner's Core.
How do I get upstairs though? Oh, here we go. The pirates.
Samina can do more than patch you up.
I'm amazed this place.
I'm only stationed on the key until the heat
I'll do a save.
dies down. Get it back.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time.
Come on, man.
I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Well,
Not
thanks,
now,
neighbor.
neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for,
Now a true
we have to
parts.
narrow the search. And the recording that you found proves that it is out there. All we have to do is find it. Let us
Easy.
start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neighbor, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a
Rokarov.
big charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, neighbor. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation.
Vacation,
And
eh?
since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Oh, that's good pistol.
Rokov is... well, he's Rokov. A real pain in the ass. He used to run with the fleet until we kicked him out. Lately, he has been using his long-hauling skills to captain a Starliner for Trident. Gives us a contact within the company. He has been trying to get his foot back in the door with us for years. But I'm not ready to let him in just yet. Maybe you can use that to your advantage. It's not what you're thinking. It's more of an office than a bank vault. Once you're inside, you'll be able to gain access to one of their computers and find out more about the legacy.
The legacy.
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neighbor and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident Security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials. You know what? I'm gonna leave that entirely up to you. If you think he's come through for us, you can promise him he'll get paid. But if he gets in your way, then you take him out. You'd better. Oh,
easy.
before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to let him join the fleet. Because you're the one that finished the job. You followed orders, and you put your neck on the block to get that data to the key. As far as Mathis goes, I'm sure you had to drag him through the lock and prevent him from doing something as stupid. We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars.
Mathis is my buddy now.
Rokov does not need to know anything about Grixis' legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook. Before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Last Nova, eh? Well, that's me for tonight.